Hi, my name is Dan, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install Cauldron on a Windows machine using Conda. First, go to unotebook.com and click Get Started. Here you can review the system requirements. Cauldron requires Python 3. It will not run on Python 2. You can see which versions we support. Also, your operating system needs to be 64-bit. While you're here, you can review the steps that we're going to take in this tutorial. First, we're going to install the Python package. Then we will install the Cauldron desktop app. And finally, we'll do a quick Hello World to get an idea of the flow of working with Cauldron. Okay, let's get started. First, open up your Anaconda prompt and type in the command conda install -c s Ernst Cauldron and hit return. This may take a moment. Okay, and yes, we would like to proceed. Hit Y and return. Okay, that looks like it was installed, but it's always a good idea to check. So I'm going to type Cauldron space -- version, hit return, and we have the most recent version installed as per the timing of this tutorial. So step 1 is completed. Let's go down to step 2. We're going to go to the desktop application, scroll by the Macintosh instructions and get to Windows and click on standard installer. You can see it's installing, or it's downloading here. Once that's downloaded, double click to launch. Okay, the Cauldron app is up, and you can see that it automatically detected the path to my Python executable. Now, if you have more than one instance of Python running on your machine, you might have to manually put in this path. But since mine is all set, I'm going to click on Start. Now we're ready to create our first notebook. Click on Create. And it needs a name. I'm going to call it Notebook Sunday. And it also needs the directory where the files will be stored for this notebook. This is where I'm storing mine. And I'm just going to go with the defaults for the sake of this tutorial and hit Create. Here's my notebook. You can see the title of the notebook, and it's asking for my first step. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to create, and you can see this is the first step, and it's created a file, s01.py, and this is where we're different than other notebooks. With Cauldron, you get to choose your IDE. You do not code in the browser, so I'm going to go to my favorite IDE, which is PyCharm. And I've created this project using Cauldron, so I'm not going to create it in PyCharm. I'm going to open it. And I go down here, and I'm looking for that folder that I put into Cauldron earlier, and there it is. So I can open that up, and I can look for my notebook here, and there it is, Notebook Sunday. I'm going to click on that, select it, say OK. Here it is. I'm going to open the folder, and there's the file that we created in our first step. I'm going to open that. And we always import the Cauldron library into each step, but since we're doing a simple hello world, I'm going to delete that and type print hello world. Then I'm going to go back to my notebook, and I'm going to run this first step by clicking here. You can see it's running. I got a happy face, and there it is, hello world. Now if I want to edit this, I go back into my IDE and do the coding there. I'm going to say hello universe. Back to a notebook and run that step again. Happy face, hello universe. Now I can simply add another step. Click here. I can go before or after. I'm going to go after, and I just fill out my notebook this way. If you have any more questions about Cauldron, please check us out at unnotebook.com, on GitHub, or Gitter. Thank you.